What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. I've been doing auto auction rebuilds for many years now. I've been doing almost daily videos, sometimes more than once a day videos for a long time, many years. And before that, I was doing Uberman and I was doing Maestro, and I've had a great run doing this, and I've enjoyed almost every single minute of it. I am super thankful for everything that doing YouTube has afforded me in life. But there's something that money just can't buy, and that is time, and that's why I think it's time to make this video. I am going through a lot. Here's the thing. I had a couple surgeries. I think most of you know that. I was supposed to have a gallbladder surgery, perfectly routine, normal surgery. You know, my gallbladder kicked the bucket on me, right? And then they found out that I had an umbilical hernia that had to be repaired before they could do. The problem is I was already knocked out, so I didn't get a say in any of that, you know. So here's the thing. If you have ever had surgery before, and you're forced to just lay in bed, I mean, after the gallbladder surgery really wasn't that big of a deal. It was the umbilical hernia surgery that caused me so many problems. I had a hard time with that. I couldn't sit up on my own. I couldn't wipe my own ass. You know what I mean? Something like that, for a man or a woman that's used to doing for themselves, it kind of wakes you up inside. You know what I mean? And then I had a subscriber reach out to me, and it was just devastating. He told me that he was so glad that I got in and got that gallbladder taken care of when I did. I've been having gallbladder pains, severe, like incapacitating pain for weeks. And it would kind of come, and then it would go, and then I'd be okay again. I didn't realize that something like that could kill you. I had no idea. I knew there was something wrong. When it got to where I couldn't bear it anymore, I finally went to the hospital. This gentleman told me that his wife passed away from the same issue. She did not get in time, and the infection killed her. I'm telling you this not because I need you to feel sorry for me. I'm making this video as a courtesy to all of you that have spent so many years watching my videos. I think it's only right to tell you what's going on with me personally and why I feel the way I currently do. I want to make it very clear that I absolutely love doing YouTube, and I would not change this for anything. I've had an absolutely amazing time. YouTube has afforded me so many things in life that I never would have thought I could have had. You know, a couple of dilapidated houses. And, you know, I've got to have a lot of fun. But this brings me back to time. And that's something that was on my mind a lot as I was laying in bed, unable to get out of the bed on my own, unable to really do a lot of things on my own because I couldn't use any of my stomach muscles. It got me thinking, and that's where the problem started. Up until then, I hadn't really been thinking. I don't spend a whole lot of time with my family. I just don't have any time. Making 2 shorts a day plus a regular video a day, it just doesn't afford me much time. And then when I try to take a vacation, I end up with people in the comment section getting mad. If I run out of content and I end up reposting some old content, I get subscribers, followers, trolls getting mad at me, saying horrible things, sending me nasty emails because I posted a rerun video. I don't know. It's things like that that make me just kind of wonder, why am I doing this? You know, at this point in my life, I don't need the money anymore, you know? And to be honest, when I first started YouTube, this was never for money. I didn't know there was money. Whoever gets on YouTube and says, you know, I'm going to make $1 million. I've made almost $2 million on YouTube. I can't even believe that. I don't have it anymore. I'm kidding. I still have a good chunk of change put up, which is why I'm thinking about walking away. Maybe not permanently, maybe temporarily, maybe permanently. I may be moving to another state. I don't even know yet. But I got so much going on in my mind. This last trip that I took to Indiana, I was able to really take a vacation. My first real vacation in a long time, guys. I took 10 days off. 10. That is unheard of. Usually if I go to Indiana, it's 3 or 4 days. At max, 5 or 6, right? I can't really stay longer than that. I got to get back and make videos. I took 10 days to enjoy time with my family, to enjoy time with Nick, to enjoy time with Jessica. And it was in my uncle's, yeah, let's call it what it is. It's a ratty old house, it's in disrepair. And I was happier than I have been in years. And that struck a chord with me. So this all started with my surgery when I was lounging in bed, unable to do anything. It made me realize how much time there is in every day that I don't get to enjoy because I'm too busy working, chasing videos, chasing the next video, chasing content, responding to comments, uploading, editing, and figuring out how to budget my month's money to make it work for content for this next month. Again, this is not me complaining. People are going to say, oh, first world problems. I'm not complaining about it. It's my job, and I love my job. But you start realizing Nick is almost grown up on me. I have missed so much with that kid. He's almost a grown man. He's bigger than me. I've missed a lot with him. I've missed a lot with Jessica. All of us have changed over the years, and sometimes it's like, wait, what? That's not right. It's not right. So I did a lot of thinking, and the first thing that I thought of was I need to quit, or I need some time off. I can't keep running like this anymore. I talked to Jessica about it, and she was like, stunned. You're actually thinking about stopping YouTube? And I said yes. And then I threw up, oh boy, let's move to Indiana, move into my uncle's house. We could fix it up. That went over like a bag of rocks, as expected, but she was open to it, which is a shocker to me. So I sat around, I said, look, if I really wanted to quit, could I quit? That's the first question. Can I even afford to? I've got bills, I got debts, I got things that have to be paid, I got responsibilities and obligations. If I wanted to quit, could I? I added some numbers up. The shop, the house that sits here in about an acre of land, that should be worth $70,000, $80,000. Conservatively, $70,000 to $80,000. I own this property outright and everything in it. I don't owe a dime on it, well, except for that. And that I've got equity in. I probably owe about $33,000, $34,000 left on it. Should be a $40,000, $45,000 car all day long. So I thought, okay, I could sell the Viper. Maybe I'll make a few $1,000s on it. Not enough to really count. The house and shop, there's some money there, $70,000, $80,000. Then, if I decided to sell my uncle's house, and that's not an option, at least not at this point, I should be able to get it conservatively $35,000, $40,000 out of that. Then there's the big one, the house that I have a mortgage on. I paid double and triple my mortgage payments for an entire year on that house, and the property values continue going up, and I currently have somewhere around, I owe about $170, it's worth about $260. So what is that, 80,000? I'm not great with math. 80,000 or so dollars equity in that house. When you start adding all this up, and then I just sold the Monte Carlo for $20,000. Now I'm using that money to pay for the 57 Chevy, so you can't really count that. But I mean, when you start thinking about all the things that I have that I can sell, also, if I sell this property, I could sell all the equipment in it, tools and everything. There's a little bit of money there. I start thinking to myself, with the money I have in the bank, and I've got money put up in other places as well, if I just cashed out of everything, could I afford to live and meet my obligations without working? The answer was yes. And the reason why is, even if I quit YouTube, there's going to be residual money from YouTube. Maybe nothing like what I'm getting right now, but there will be residual money for a long time on YouTube. I have over 3,000 videos. But where I continue making money is from Facebook. A lot of you may not know this, but Auto Auction Rebuilds on Facebook is passing my YouTube channel in every way. I'm getting like over 10 million views a month on Facebook. 8 million. I think it's 8 to 10 million views a month on Facebook. I'm getting 2.3 million views a month on YouTube. It's a big difference. I have, I think, 460,000 followers on Facebook. I have like 470,000 on YouTube. So Facebook is on an upward trend. It's strong. Facebook is going really strong. And the best part about Facebook is I don't manage the Facebook account. I don't edit videos. I don't upload videos. I don't answer comments. I do nothing. I hired a company to manage Facebook for me. And about a year ago, my Facebook account was making $40 a month. Today, it's bringing in $8,000 to $15,000 a month. And I know there's a big gap there. It's just like YouTube. YouTube varies month to month, so does Facebook, drastically. So I split the revenue with them 50-50. So when you think about it, with whatever residual money comes from YouTube and then the money that's coming in every month from Facebook, I talked to the company that's running my Facebook page, and they said, hey, you have over 3,000 videos on YouTube for us to pull from and re-edit. They said you could literally walk away today, never make another video again, and we could keep content coming for you for the rest of your life. Now, I think that's an exaggeration, okay? I'm hoping that the rest of my life is at least another 40 or 50 years. So that may be a stretch, but I get what they're saying. There's plenty of content left to last a long time, and you can always re-edit different videos and put them together to make new videos. That's the kicker, is you don't have to just redo one video. You could take 3 videos, cut them into pieces, splice them together, and you have a brand new video. So yeah, it got me thinking, man. Yes, I can meet my obligations. Yes, I can pay off basically everything that I owe. I don't need that expensive truck, maybe to finish moving, and then I could sell it, and then I could go buy myself like an old 80s Chevy or something, you know? Jessica, I want her to keep her car. That's a big deal to me. I want her to keep her new car. She loves that car. I don't care about my new car. I can drive some old beaters. I'm happy with it. So now that I know that I can, the question is, will I follow through with it? And I don't know. I don't see myself retiring and being happy never working again. I'm the type of person, I work too much because that's who I am. I'm kind of a workaholic. If I don't have stuff to do, I lose my mind. I go crazy. I'm sure a lot of you are like that too. I'm a workaholic. I have to be working. So could I stop making videos? I love making videos. I don't know if I could stop. So I'm somewhere between just keep on the path that I'm on. Let's make as much money as possible, stack it all up, pay off everything that I can, and just put money up. Let's continue making content, and let's just see how far we can push this YouTube channel. And then in the middle is maybe I could just make a couple videos a week. You know, if I decide to walk away, I could do like Friday or Saturday a video and maybe a Wednesday video or something. You know, a couple videos a week. Maybe those videos would get more views than I currently get, because I feel like a video a day on top of 2 shorts a day is oversaturation. There are too many videos for people to take the time to watch. Therefore, my views are really low in comparison to the number of subscribers I have. So the thought process is, if I make less videos, there are less videos for people to watch, which means those videos should get more views because I'm not oversaturating my own channel. I could be my own worst enemy on the channel. So I could cut back on the videos drastically, have more time to spend at home with the family, and still make the videos. Or I could just quit. Now, I wouldn't shut down YouTube. I'm not closing my account. Everything would still be open. I could still pop in every now and again and make a video or work on a car or something. But one of the things that sucks about taking something you love doing, a hobby, if you will, and turning it into a career is, once it becomes a job, it's not nearly as fun anymore. I love working on cars. I've always, since I can remember, I've always loved working on cars. I would never call myself like I'm not a great mechanic, but I can troubleshoot the hell out of a car. All right, I can fix most things in a car, even if it means replacing parts, whatever. I will get the damn thing running the way I want it to. So it's something I've just always been passionate about, something I've always enjoyed. And although I still enjoy it, when you add layers to that, like filming, I know it may sound easy to push record and film, but ask anybody that does YouTube and has done it for any length of time. Filming takes a considerable amount of time, guys. It takes a lot of time to get in there, show people like, this is what I'm doing, this is what we're working on, this is how we're going to do it, this is what we did, and then you get to edit it. So once you're done working here all night and you get home at 2 o'clock in the morning after hitting a deer, you then get to edit the video, spend another hour or 2 editing, processing, and uploading the video to YouTube. And then you get to see the results. You get to sit there, attach, and I still do this to this day. All these years, I've been doing YouTube, I joined in 2007, but I really started pushing YouTube in 2013. I think it was 2013 when I started doing Uber Man. And that channel did very well. It did very well. I was able to live and pay all of the bills I had at the time off of YouTube alone, which eventually led me to quit driving for Uber. And then I got picked up by a startup company in San Francisco, California called Maestro. And I helped them build that company from a startup all the way to $1 million a year company. Unfortunately, I had stock options. Guys, I was going to be rich. We were all going to be rich when that company sold. Unfortunately, there were some embezzlement issues, and the company got scrapped, basically. It still exists, Maestro, M-Y-S-T-R-O. It's an app, and it's for Uber and Lyft and Postmates and all these other Grubhubs and all whatever other delivery things they have nowadays. But it was a great app. It was a brilliant idea by a guy that I think was quite brilliant. He ended up being removed as CEO by the COO and CFO, and I had to choose. It was a disaster is what I'm trying to say. And ultimately, after the removal of the guy that created Maestro, Maestro was his baby. After his removal, the company went to shit. And eventually, I literally, after working for them for like 3 years, they called me one day and said, yeah, we're not going to be able to pay you anymore. So you don't have a job. I was salary. I made a set amount of money every single paycheck, every 2 weeks, made the same money. And they just called me with no notice, just said, hey, we're going to have to let you go. We can't afford to keep you anymore. I started out as the marketing director. And then once they had an actual marketing person in place, I then transitioned into the social media director. And I had stock options, everything. And then I was like, okay, well, how long do I have? And they're like, no, we're talking like now. There's no severance package. Like, you're not getting your next paycheck. And I was like, I gave you 3 years. 3 years I helped you build this company from nothing. Now, obviously, I'm not the one that built the company. I was a part of a team that built the company. But I put in a lot of work, and I did a lot of targeted ad campaigns to help build that company, grow social media, and ultimately grow subscribers to the app, only to get terminated. And then the company got sold, everything was scrapped out, and I lost everything. I lost my stock options. It's like I wasted, now I did get a paycheck, but I felt like I wasted 3 years. I could have made more money on YouTube than I was making working for them. I saw the vision, I wanted to help build. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is I started really pushing in 2013, and YouTube has taken off ever since. Then I rebranded when I saw Sam Crack working on cars in a cow pasture, a Volkswagen, a totally destroyed Volkswagen. I looked at it and I was like, there's no way that car is ever going to be okay. He put it back together. It was never okay, but Sam Crack put it together. I saw the views he was getting on that, and I was like, I'm in the wrong industry. So I said, I'm going to rebrand. I'm going to move to something else. Well, guys, it's been a long time that I've been doing this now. And ultimately, I'm kind of tired. I'm not tired of doing it. I'm just tired of working all the time. I'm tired of not having time to spend with my family. My family is tired of me not having time to spend with them as well. So it leaves me sitting here trying to figure out what to do. So I'm making this video letting you know that I haven't come to a decision just yet. All I know is that 10 days that I had in Indiana, where I got to just do whatever I wanted all day, every day with my family. Go out to eat, go shopping, run around, go walking, go to parks, go just whatever we wanted to do. Go to Indianapolis, go to Chicago. Whatever we chose to do, I had time. I finally had time for the people that matter most. The reason I do these videos is not for me. I do this for my family. This is how I provide. So the people that say that YouTube is not a job, try doing it for a while professionally. People that say YouTube is not a career. I don't know, you tell me. You know, I pay taxes, just like every other person has to pay taxes, a lot of them, I might add. So I'm torn between, do I stop doing YouTube and focus on my family, or do I do it part-time, or do I just keep hammering on down the road, man, stack up as much as I can, gain as much stuff as I can, so that someday, maybe down the road, I can actually retire? I don't know yet. I don't know. But I wanted to make a video to let you guys know that if that day ever comes, and I'm thinking real hard about it right now, I will let you know. I wouldn't just disappear. There are some people on YouTube, one in particular, that I helped him build a YouTube channel, and the guy disappeared. I mean, just ghosted everybody, man, for like 3 months. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, wow, you really just did that to your subscribers, man. You really just vanished into thin air. And then came out with a video later, and he's like, oh, I'm embarrassed, I'm shy, I didn't know, I don't deserve it. And I'm like, go, come on, man. You know, just man up, buck up. You know what I mean? If you put in the work and you got the subscribers and you get the views, you deserve it. What do you mean you don't deserve it? Anyway, it was just like an old poor pitiful me. That's not me, guys. I'm not here to ask for you to feel pity for me. I'm just here to say, look, I got some things going on. I want you guys to drop your comments below. You know, I mean, hopefully there is a lot of you that are still following me, that have been following me for many, many years. So you understand better than the people that are just joining us. But everybody gets burned out. I don't care what job or what industry you're in. Everybody gets burned out. And when you do YouTube, and we're not talking, this is not a regular job. Okay, YouTube is not a Monday through Friday, you got the weekend off. YouTube, for me, the way I have structured it, is 7 days a week. It is every day. And I do my best to make entertaining content for you guys, and by you guys watching, I get a paycheck every month that allows me to support my family. So I want to thank all of you for that. I want to thank those of you that have been around for years and years. Thank you for sticking around, and I would never, ever just disappear on you. I want you to understand that. I think even if I quit, even if I walk away and say I'm done, I got a feeling at some point I'm going to end up coming back. You know, so it almost makes me wonder, why am I even thinking about this, man? I could see myself moving, selling everything, and then being like, nah, I got to get back to work, man. Build another shop, buy another house. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I really don't know anything at this point other than I'm really confused. And that's not something I'm used to. I'm not accustomed to not knowing what I want to do in life. YouTube has been all I've wanted to do in life for well, not as long as I could remember, but at least for the last 10 or so years. And I'm very blessed and fortunate to be able to do it, and to have you guys all following along with me. Honestly, you guys are the best. Drop your comments below. Tell me what your thoughts are. Should I quit? Should I sell everything, cash out, walk away, and just enjoy life, and then come back later if I decide to, or pop in every now and then, make a new video? Should I go part-time, or do you think, you know, screw it, Randy, just keep pushing on? I'll figure it out. I will. It's going to take a little more time, but I'm going to figure it out. But I just wanted to let you guys know in advance, there is a possibility that I might end up selling everything, and I might really quit doing YouTube. It's definitely within the realm of possibilities at this point. So I love you all. Don't think I don't, but I got to start thinking about me and the time that I'm missing with my family. The big one here is Nick is almost grown. He's going to be out on his own soon. The kid's 16 years old. He's going to be off, living his own life. I've got no time left to spend with him before he doesn't want to come over and hang out anymore. You know, Jessica's in college, and she's about finished, so she's going to be starting her career, you know, in the nursing field. So I'm going to be losing time with her, and I've got grandkids, and I'd sure like to spend some more time with them. The way it is right now, they live over an hour away, man. I rarely ever get to see them. So it just leaves me sitting here going, I need more time. Time is the one thing money can't buy, guys. So think about that. It's not just for me. It applies to all of us. We are all trading our time for a paycheck. Every single one of us. You have to figure out how much your time is worth. And you have to get to a point sometime where you realize, you know what? My time is worth more than this money. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.